I believe 312 pips is a very good number of pips that was delivered to our members in the premium group on Telegram. I believe the signals that we are providing on YouTube and on Telegram are actually very helpful for everyone, and really hoping that everyone will make good profits using the signals that we are sending. Please allow me, my friends, to share with you proudly the results of the signals that we have sent recently on the premium group. This is the group of Telegram, as you can see right here, the premium signals group of Telegram, and here are the results. I'm scrolling right in front of you without hiding anything at all. I'm very happy and proud with the results that we have made, and I believe they represent the real quality of extreme trader signals. The small losses are of course normal, they are part of this business, but however, thankfully, the winning ratio that we're having is much higher than the losses. As we can see, these are the results until 18th of October last week, and these are the signals that we have sent out also right here on the free group, and showing everyone our ability to send these signals. And of course, here are the messages from the happy clients that we have received. These are the messages that are actually pushing us to give more, and hopefully we will do the best we can to make sure everyone is making good profit with our Forex signals. So of course, if you wish to join Extreme Trader Forex Signals group, please contact our support. You can find their contact details in the description below this video. Contact them today and hopefully we will see you there. Warning, this video will be long. I'm going to take my whole time to explain in depth each and every signal and analyze it as much as possible. So I hope everyone will be agreeing on this signal, and if anyone doesn't agree with it, please share with us your opinion. Let us know what do you think. Maybe you have a better vision than me, and of course we can all discuss together the signal, and hopefully we'll reach the best results possible. So let me just start right now with the Eurusd. Right now, as you can see, the Eurusd has actually formed right here a very strong two key support levels on 1.16105. Now what happened is we had right here a fake breakout from the market. It made us think that most likely the market has actually made the breakout from that level of a support, and actually it happened indeed. The market has went indeed right here. As you can see, it went down for about 93 pips against the direction of that previous support, but however the market again went and rise again, and it has actually rose all the way up again above that level of a support. So right now we are back to be above the level of the support of 1.16105, which means most likely we have to start looking now for a buy order. The reason is the market most likely right now is going to continue the rise all the way till it reaches the resistance right here on 1.17367, 1.17367, and I believe strongly that this is going to happen. If we draw here a resistance trend line like this, we can notice that the market has actually been respecting this resistance trend line on the long run, and most likely right now, after the reversal happened right here below this support, and right now the market is actually above this support level, we can expect from the market to continue the rise till it reaches again that resistance trend line. Remember, we have right here 1, 2, 3 attempts only of the resistance trend line, and after the bearish breakout candle happened again, we can see that we have only one single attempt of that resistance trend line, which makes me believe that the market is going to continue the rise again to create a resistance trend line number 2. Now let me just show you something here. I just need to go, okay, so let me just show you this. Actually, we are having right here also another resistance trend line, and it seems like the market has actually is about to break out from this level. This is the resistance trend line, as we can see right here. So the market, this candle right here is actually a strong candle, and since the market has actually reversed exactly on the same level of 1.16105, most likely the market right now is trapped inside this channel and eventually gonna make the breakout from that level. Therefore, I believe that the Eurusd is going to actually continue the rise for this week, and buying from this level is going to be ideal. Now, of course, all of this has been analyzed on the daily chart. Let's now move to the 4-hour time frame. Now, on the 4-hour time frame, we can see that already the market has created right here a support number 1 and support number 2. The problem is here, why are we buying below that level? Below that level of the support. Why didn't you sell instead of sending the signal to be from here, you are sending it from here? Good question. The reason is we are right now at the resistance zone right here. This is, my friends, actually a resistance zone. And as you can see, the new support is exactly right here. Do you see these two candles? The red and the green candle. These two candles are representing the support number 1. And there was actually a strong resistance level right here at 1.16105. And that resistance has been broken out from, and the market has created right here a support number 1. That cannot be ignored, because most likely the market right now is gonna continue to fall down all the way till it reaches exactly that previous level of a resistance, and also to create support number 2 right here, and there we can start indeed buying the bear. Now, also not to mention that the market has created right here a double bottom pattern, or what we can call a head and shoulders if you want to. And however, that means that most likely the market is going to continue to fall again. So, and of course, going to continue to rise. So, in all aspects, technically, and price action, and trend lines, support and resistance, everything says that the Eurusd seems to be really good for the buy on this week. So let's prepare to buy this pair, and hopefully it's going to be a good signal. And of course, the target will be at the peak of the resistance right here, which means we are expecting to make 130 pips. Meanwhile, the safe zone will be ranging for 47 pips only. Of course, hopefully it's going to be a good signal, and hopefully everyone will make good profits out of it. Let's now take a look at the pound USD. Now, of course, the pound USD, as I have actually already drawn for you, or actually written for you, the numbers and the entries where we can start buying this pair this week. Most likely we can start again buying this pair at 1.37244. Actually, this one not correct. Let me just make sure it's correct. Maybe I have moved it accidentally. Okay, this is actually now more accurate, like that. Perfect. All right. Yes, now it's perfect. So, as you can see right here, my friends, by the way, have you noticed that the signal that I have sent last week on the pound USD has reversed exactly from the level where I mentioned we can start selling the pair? It was a perfect reversal and went in total of course 96 pips of profit, and stopped at the end of the Friday at 76 pips, which was really great. And I hope you guys have actually entertained this signal. Anyway, nevertheless, let's now see what we can do this week with the pound USD. This week, well, actually, I don't believe we can start shorting the pair. We are going to longing it. The reason for that is, first of all, we are having here right here this support trend line, and it seems like the pair is actually moving in a very strong bullish momentum this week. And if we notice carefully, let me just show you something. First of all, we are having right here a previous resistance, which has become a new support. Not only here, of course, and also right here it was a resistance. So we have right here 2 attempts of a strong key resistance levels. And of course, it has become already one single attempt of a support. Now, why is this support very strong? It's not only because of this previous resistance, it's actually because of this strong key support level. This support level simply will never be ignored. And most likely, we are combining right now the markets respecting for support and resistance, plus the support trend line right here. They are all actually matching up on the same line right here. Most likely, they are going to match with this line, and hopefully right here from 1.37244, exactly right here, we can start buying the asset or the pair, and the market hopefully going to continue the rise till it reaches 1.38331. It actually has a potential to continue the rise even to 1.38950. I believe this is going to be a good signal. I believe the pound USD is really obvious signal for me. It's for the buy. So as we can see right here, my friends, we really cannot ignore this level of a support. I believe is going to be a very strong support level that we can rely on. Therefore, we can start buying the pound USD from this level and expecting to make approximately 109 pips of profit. Meanwhile, the safe zone will be ranging for only 43 pips only. The reason of that is we are having right here a strong key support level as well. And if the market is ever going to be able to reach this level of a support, That's going to be ugly, because it means that the market has been able to break out from that support trend line right here and is now going to continue the fall. That's the reason I'm selecting this as my edge of the safe zone. So there goes your signal for the pound USD. Hopefully it's going to be a good signal, and hopefully everyone will make good profit out of it. Let's now take a look at the AUD USD. Now, AUD USD is also looking good for the buy again at 0.74266. And I believe strongly that the reason for this is we are having right here a strong resistance level, and it was previously a support. Of course, that cannot be ignored. And right after this bullish breakout candle has appeared, most likely this support level is going to be respected again, and hopefully we are going to start again buying the pair at the first attempt of support number 1. And of course, as we can see, the market has created right here a very strong reversal at the resistance on 0.75297. That's the reason I'm selecting this as our take profit level, because most likely the market is going to continue the rise till it reaches that level on 0.75297, which means we are expecting to make about 103 pips of profit on the AUD USD. Meanwhile, the safe zone will be ranging for about 43 pips, I think. 43 pips only. And of course, the other edge of the safe zone will be at the peak, at the lowest level of the support at 0.73825. That's, as we can see right here, as support number 1. So the maximum we can expect from the pair to go against our direction is going to be that level of the support before the market continue the rise. However, I really doubt that the market is ever going to be able to reach that level of support. As you can see, I have already drawn here a support trend line. Let me just go to the daily chart to show it to you. So right here, let me just move the numbers so we can see clearly. So right here, we are having this support trend line like this. As we can see, my friends, this is the support trend line like that. As we can see, the market has been respecting this level. However, it has actually remarkably ignored this level as a resistance trend line. And we had immediately a bullish breakout candle, and then the market, once it reaches that level again, it made a reversal. Don't underestimate this reversal right here. The market has reversed for approximately 44 pips before falling down again, and again the market has again ignored this level as a resistance. That's interesting. So we are having a very strong key support level of a resistance trend line, and then the market has ignored to create a resistance trend line not only once but twice. That means that the bullish momentum is quite stronger, and as you can see right here, my friends, we are having right now a very strong bullish breakout candle. And if we look at the left, we can see clearly that right here we had the nearest support to that bullish breakout candle, indicates that most likely the market is going to continue the fall all the way till it retest this level of the support, and also is going to respect this level of a support trend line, and then it's going to continue the rise till it reaches the peak of the resistance as 0.75297. I believe this signal make a lot of sense, and hopefully it's going to be a good signal, and I believe I can make a deal of the day out of it. Or actually, I can make a live trading video on this one. I think it's very promising, and I think I'm going to personally entering this signal and entering a swing trade and keep it running till it hit the take profit level. So there goes your signal for the pound, for the AUD USD. Hopefully it's going to be a good signal, and hopefully everyone will make good profit out of it. Let me just make the numbers clear for you. Correct. Now let's check the USD Cad. Now, the USD Cad signal of the last week, it was for the short, but however, after seeing the market has been actually rejected on the same level of the support for several times, let's count them, 1, 2, 3, again after the bullish momentum, 4 times. The market has been rejected from breaking out from that level of a support for 4 times. And of course, right now we are on the 4-hour time frame. Most likely, the USD Cad is going to be definitely good for the buy on this week. And seeing right here, this pin bar indicates that the market has actually been rejected from the breakout of 1.22912, which is, of course, the edge of the safe zone. Meanwhile, we are going to start buying this pair exactly from the level of the strong key support level of 1.23366. 1.23366, right? and this time the target will be right here, the previous support level. Let me just actually change the target. That is the correct way, and change the number as well. It's going to be 1.24345. Sorry for the mistake. This is actually, my friends, the previous support level. Therefore, we are expecting from the USD Cad to continue the rise all the way till it reaches that previous level of a support, retesting it, and afterwards we will see what we will do with this pair. And therefore, we are expecting to make approximately 97 or 98 pips profit from this deal. Meanwhile, the edge of the safe zone will be ranging for only 45 pips. I believe it's a very obvious signal, not to mention, of course, that this bullish breakout candle usually indicates a continuation in the momentum and in the rise. So hopefully it's going to be a good signal, and hopefully everyone will make good profits out of it. Let's now check the USD Gpy. USD Gpy, I believe, is very clear sell for this week. If we look carefully right now on the 4-hour time frame, we can see here a pattern of head and shoulders has appeared, or has been performed, sorry. And right now we can see the bearish breakout candle has also appeared from this support level of 113.723. Right now we are facing a support level right here at 113.500. Therefore, we can expect from the pair to make another pullback, and therefore it's gonna actually respect this level of a resistance, and then it's gonna continue the fall all the way till it reaches the previous resistance on 112.581. Let me just zoom out so we can see it clearly. Actually, we have to switch to the weekly chart so you can see it. So as you can see right here, my friends, this was the previous resistance, and this was the nearest support to the entry. That was the reason I selected this as the take profit level, because if we started shorting right here, most likely the market is going to actually visit the nearest support to the bullish breakout candle right here. Let me just delete all of this. So this is, my friends, the bullish breakout candle, and this is the nearest support to the entry, or to the entry. Therefore, this is going to be our target. So going back to the 4-hour time frame, I believe it's going to be a very good signal, and it's really obvious for me that we can expect from the pair to continue the fall. So therefore, we can expect to make 116 pips profit from this trade. Meanwhile, the safe zone will be ranging for exactly 50 pips only. As you can see right here, we are depending on that previous resistance, my friends. And we are actually expecting from the pair to fall upon the pressure from that resistance. If the market is ever going to be able to reach actually above this level of resistance, the last line of defense will be the peak of the resistance at 114.205. If the market has ever going to be able to reach this level, then we have to wait for the market to reverse again and fall down. If it's going to exceed it, then most likely this trade is no longer valid, because if I'm not mistaken, this is gonna be Fibonacci 61.8. Exactly. I swear I didn't check this one before recording. It's just by eyes I was able to figure it out. Anyway, this was 61.8 exactly, as we can see. So this is gonna be the last line of defense. If the market is gonna be able to actually break out from that level, then this is no longer downtrend, and we can expect from the market to continue the rise. So there goes your signal for the USD Gpy. Hopefully it's going to be a good one, and hopefully everyone will make good profits out of it. Let's now check the USD Chf, which I believe really very simple. As we can see right here, I think there is no need to explain too much about it. We are having right here a very strong also support trend lines, and the market right now is on its way also to retest the same level, or actually to bounce again on the same level of the support trend line. Not to mention, of course, that we're having right here a very strong support zone, as we can see right here, my friends. So therefore, we can expect from the market to actually continue the fall all the way till it reaches that level of previous support level. And of course, also, we had right here a fake breakout as well, and the market has been respecting this support level for quite a long time. This support zone is quite strong, and we are actually depending on the support trend line. So if the market is ever going to be able to break out from that level, it means that with this level, or this trade, or this signal, sorry, is no longer valid, and therefore we have to wait for a better option to start again buying the pair, which is going to be right here, the lowest level of the support as 0.90460. But until then, we will maintain to start buying the pair depending on that support trend line. And of course, don't forget to join our free group on Telegram to receive any notification regarding closing the signal as early as possible to avoid it, actually losing more pips on the actually any signal which is going to fail. So the take profit level will be about 101 pips of profit. Meanwhile, the safe zone will be ranging for about 42 pips till the lowest level of the support at 0.90884. There goes the signal for the USD Chf. Hopefully it's going to be a good signal, and hopefully everyone will make good profits out of it. Now let's check the gold, which I personally have some personal issues with this pair. I mean, it's just not being respectful. It's just not being good. It's not a good boy anymore. It used to be a really good one, and used to be a pair that actually how can I say this? I used to give the best signals and analysis for the gold, but sadly for the last month, it's not working well. It's either failing or not being triggered at all. But however, we will do what we have to do, and we will just continue analyzing the gold on the best way possible, and in a way makes sense for everyone. The sudden movement, as we can see, has happened actually on Friday upon the speech of Mr. Jerome Powell, which actually have indicated that he is not planning to increase the interest rates. And most likely right now, the gold has actually finished the correction, and again, seeing this long tail right here at that support level indicates that the market has actually been respecting that support level right here. Right now, we can expect from the market to continue the rise actually, but however, we have to see exactly where we can start buying this pair. As we can see, my friends, right here we're having also a climbing support trend line, climbing its way, and most likely the market is actually gonna give up upon the pressure on the resistance on 1794, and then we can expect from the market to continue the fall all the way till it reaches the lowest level of the support on 1781. If I'm not mistaken, this was also a quite strong resistance level, and right here the market where actually I have failed with the deal of the day and failed me to actually expect from the market to continue the rise right here. I believe the rise is gonna happen right here exactly, because right now we are having here this support trend line, and most likely the market is going to respect this level, and also combining it with this support zone right here, we can assume that the gold has no option but to continue the rise, since of course the dollar has actually been weakened. Therefore, I believe strongly that most likely the gold is going to be good for the bot at 1781.44, which means the safe zone will be ranging for about 117 pips. And of course, the reason for that is if the pair is ever gonna be able to break out from that support trend line, then as we can see right here, we're having no support zone to be relying on. It's empty. So therefore, I don't think the pair is gonna ever be able to exceed this level, since we are actually depending as well on that support trend line. Therefore, the target will be right here where the correction has started, exactly at the peak of the resistance at 1813, which means the target will be for about 325 pips. I believe it's going to be a very good signal for the pound USD, for the gold, sorry, and hopefully everyone will make good profit out of this signal. So there goes your signals for this week, my friends. I believe it will be a very good week for everyone, and the market seems promising this week as well. So in the end, I hope that was informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.